Hey everybody, this is Indiana Jack, and we're out here in the middle of New Mexico, actually on the Navajo reservation, Indian reservation, getting loaded with corn. So we're going to show you this adventure right now. They're going to load up my truck with a whole truckload of corn, and then we're going to see what happens. Stay tuned to this adventure.
I've been thinking about the double clutch life, about the double clutch life I'm living. I've been thinking about the double clutch life, about the double clutch life I'm living. The rain and snow, hot and cold, the catnap scales of black and gold. Every day I color my book and keep the fields.
This is the Navajo Indian Reservation. We're picking up corn here. Yes, that's hay, but they do all kind of stuff here. Hay, corn, you name it. It's going on these conveyor belts, literally right onto the floor of my truck, so I imagine at the other end we're going to go on one of those tippers again, where they're probably going to unload the truck by tipping it up in the air. That'll be exciting. I'll try to get some pictures of that. Yeah, there's our corn. All right, we're next going up on the scale to get scaled out here with our load of corn from the great Indians on the Navajo Indian Reservation here in New Mexico. Alright, we got our got weighed and everything. Got 45,300 pounds of corn. That's too much weight. I'm gonna be like a trucker and complain the whole trip. Because that's what truckers do. All we do is whine and complain, right? Too much frozen mud here. Now we gotta close up the back, and then we'll get rolling on our way to Buckeye, Arizona with this wonderful corn. Gotta get our coffee poured. They were actually the nicest Indians that I've ever come across. They gave me free coffee, free popcorn. What more could you want in a delivery? Because you know what? Nobody gives us free things. Yeah, on Trucker Appreciation Day, once a year we get like a free bottle of water or something, maybe from our carrier or a nice customer or even pilot or something. But anyway, cheers to you, Navajo Indians. It's freezing. The roads here are like riding on a railroad track with no rails on it. And this is a truck route. I'm never going to take this road again. I gotta hold myself up, otherwise I'll fry my back. I hate New Mexico when they have these little roads for us trucks. I've actually been working on a video for scales and how to weigh your truck. This isn't that video, but we'll cover a couple of things since we have to do this anyway, and it's not going to take us any extra time. Alright, I have a little bit of a problem. I'm sure you see what it is if you're a trucker. We're about 400 or 500 pounds over on our drive axle, so I'm going to move the tandems back too. We're looking at the pin right here, and I know that it's here based on that, and I'm going to move it 2, 1, 2. Alright, I released the trailer brakes, keeping the brakes on the trailer, and now we're going to rock it a little bit. Hopefully that pin will loosen up. And we want to go backwards. Now remember, the pin was there. We moved it all the way to there. A little more than what I had wanted, but it'll be okay there. So we moved it about 400 or 500 pounds by moving it 3. So we're going to go ahead and roll with this. I'm not going to reweigh. People say, well, or they ask rather, what do you do when you're driving? And you really have to concentrate on your driving. You can always listen to things, and my thing is talk radio. I listen to a lot of trucker radio. Thank goodness for XM satellite radio, because you can listen to shows all day that keep your mind stimulated so you don't get tired. I always listen to, every day I look forward to waking up to listening to Dave Nemo out of Nashville. And he's like the grandfather of trucker radio. Goes way back to when I was a kid in 1971. And then I listen to Chris and Meredith. They have a funny show after that.
White socks and blue ribbon beer. No
Freewheeling on the Road Dog, Sirius XM 106. Meredith Oaks, Chris T. Asking you about wardrobe malfunctions. Perhaps you've seen something so shocking in the truck stop at Walmart, even your own town, that you would take the jaws of life to remove it from your mind. You know,
so you could pick up a jaws of life for just $3.99 at Walmart.
Right, and $3 per shirt too.
We're about 15 minutes out of Flagstaff. Gonna have to make a decision there whether I want to go all the way into Phoenix or not. So I'll check my hours, see how many hours we have left. I probably will have enough to go there, but I hate going to Phoenix at night because there's never any place to park. We're just leaving Flagstaff. It's so beautiful up here. It's seems like it would be a great place to live. Scenery and stuff. If it weren't for the snow, I would consider moving up here. Then I'll probably get a load tomorrow going to LA from Phoenix. But you never know on a Saturday when your dispatcher's not there. Who knows? Today's been a really good day. Haven't had any problems. I was worried about that being a little bit overweight in the back once we moved the notches back, the 3 or 4 notches. But the scale in Arizona let us right through, and there's no more scales. So I'm an owner-operator, so that, you know, weighing that was $10 out of my pocket for nothing. But had I not waited, I would have never known that. So the way our government does it is so silly. They charge us thousands and thousands of dollars if the load's overweight. It seems like they could just come up with an agreement with the shippers to not have the loads overweight or something, so that I'm not the one that is stuck right in the middle. I'm the one that has to pay the fines, and I'm the one that has to pay the scales. So just another one of the trucker complaints that we're always talking about. Truckers gripe and complain about, you know. But it's true. We're the little guy, and we're the one that's pinched right in the middle. And I don't blame the companies. It's the government's fault. The way they do it is just... They want to be like Europe, and we're not Europe. We're not Canada. All right, we made it to Camp Verde tonight. I'm very happy about that. I'm not going to go to Phoenix. I guess our Qualcomms are down right now, so who knows what's going to happen with the logs. If an officer came up to me right now and wanted to see my logs, I wouldn't be able to show him. And I'm going to go to bed. This is Indiana Jack. We'll see you tomorrow. We'll continue the rest of our trip on into Phoenix. We'll see you then. It's about 4 in the morning, getting ready to leave. Just finishing up, going to do my pre-trip and fill out my logs and see if they're okay. Last night, as I told you, they were down, so hopefully they're up now. So good morning. Slept like a friggin' baby last night. So we're ready to roll as soon as I finish up those things.
I'm just kidding, really, man. Hey, Sam, we're going to have to run, brother, but thank you for calling, man. I appreciate you being on with us, and I hope you have a good day today. The Japanese beetle, obviously.
All right, we're pulling up to our final destination here at the farm. I don't know if these cows know that I have their food. I just talked to a guy. He told me to go way back to the road, and there's supposedly some signs you gotta read. He couldn't tell me what to do. He just said I have to read the signs. So we gotta go find the signs, and they're gonna tell us what to do. Of course, there's no instructions on my computer. Of course, we call it a Qualcomm in trucking. As you know, I do see a scale over there. I have a bit more of an emergency. I need to find me some more coffee. That's the priority right now. All right, driver, please leave BOL and copy of trip sheet inside scale room. Trailer must be written on paperwork. Driver, remember to remove your locks. Never a dull moment in trucking, other than the 11 hours a day you spend driving. No, that's not dull either. It seems like whenever there is excitement, it all happens like right now. Like everybody, you know, you can be driving 11 hours and then all of a sudden the phone will ring, the Qualcomm will go off. Somebody cuts you off in traffic. It all happens all at once. That's why trucking's fun. All the way from New Mexico, where I picked up this corn in the Navajo Indian Reservation, all the way to here in Buckeye, Arizona, where we delivered the corn here to these cows. Remember, trucking is an adventure. Right along with me, I'm Indiana Jack.